What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 14 of the Rec Report. Today we are going to be ranking handle materials. I'm excited for it. I'm sure it'll rustle some feathers, but that's what we're here for. So if your feathers are easily ruffled or rustled, get ready for it. We're also going to be talking about what knife we think Liam Neeson from the movie Taken will be carrying, and much, much more. Check it out in this episode of the Rec Report. Hey, what's up? Today we are ranking handle materials. I have to figure out how to get my computer to do a screen recording. All right, guys, so we have here today, I'm sure you're seeing it on the screen right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different, oh wait, more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 handle materials. We are gonna go in no specific order, and we're gonna rank them from S, which is God tier, all the way down to F, which is something that we probably wouldn't be carrying. So let's start off with a newcomer. We are gonna be starting off with TerraTough. What do you guys think? And the first one is always the hardest because it determines how you're gonna have to rank the rest of the handle materials.
Oh, so they only get one spot?
Yeah, no. So you can have multiple in S and multiple in A, whatever, but if you put it at C, then are you gonna put my card at B or are you gonna put it at D? You're gonna have to, then it starts getting a little bit more controversial.
So what does the S mean?
S is better than A. It's perfect, 100%.
TerraTough gets the S.
TerraTough gets the S. What do you think, Everett?
I'm throwing it in the A tier.
I'm also feeling more A tier. So
it might actually, for me, be B, just because some of the issues I've had.
Okay. With fitment.
Fitment.
Yes.
And when you're tightening screws, they actually pull into the material. So it's like you almost always develop a little bit of play on certain knives because it doesn't tighten as much as it needs to.
Okay. So I'm gonna say
A is a pretty
I'm gonna say A. So S, A, and B.
Yep.
We're averaging out to A. Next, we're talking about stainless steel.
F.
What do you think?
I'm gonna have to give it an F.
I am leaning more towards that as well. I know that it's a strong material.
So heavy.
It's just really heavy. And
Doesn't look good. It's slippery.
I think
It's
E.
cold.
It's at least strong. Can we give that it's strong?
It's strong. Sometimes.
Still, compared to all other handle materials, it's probably at the bottom.
Okay.
For me.
E, a light F to a solid E.
minus?
An E minus. We'll put it right there. This is going to trigger some people, guys. This is specifically CF Elite from Benchmade.
I'm gonna have to go with a solid B on it.
Same.
I was also leaning towards B. Strong, lightweight, texture is applied.
That was a great texture.
I like it.
I think B is cool with that one. All right, guys. FRN. These images are just representing the handle material in general, not specifically that knife.
I love
FRN.
FRN. We're giving it an S.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I will not let FRN in the S category.
No, it's
that is
probably in a B class for me as well.
I was gonna say A. So I think let's give it a light A to a solid B. We'll put it right there. Right underneath TerraTough. Does that hurt your soul to see FRN underneath
That'll
TerraTough?
be alright.
Cool. Here's one that I don't feel very strongly about, which is bone. Oh, I got rid of it. We're no longer ranking bone.
Good, because it would probably be beloll stainless. I didn't know it was on there.
I pressed the trash can. It's in the trash can.
It's
How
not
about
even on the scale.
All right, guys. Micarta. Everyone's favorite.
Love it. On folders it can be tricky, but with a liner, super solid.
Can Micarta be our first S
I
tier?
think it's
Oh, yeah.
S tier.
I think it's S tier as well.
It's only right that the Micarta makes it to the S tier on the Rec Report.
We would be so
Like
chagrined.
week 7 that we've talked about Micarta. So
Okay, guys. How about the classic G10?
Yeah. We'll give it a
What do you mean?
C plus.
I was gonna say B plus, A minus.
I was thinking B also. Should we put it in B? What are the
said
downsides?
C+.
What are the downsides? What makes it worse than FRN for you?
It's just plain basic.
Sounds like FRN.
Yeah, so you're describing FRN right now.
FRN, super colorful, nice, grippy, lightweight.
There's so many colors of G10. But
Just
I
as
will give
strong.
FRN a slight edge for color because you can basically do anything.
Cool. Let's do an in between an A and a B or like that, right? Is that cool with everyone?
That'll work.
I almost deleted it again. How about stabilized wood, diamond wood, whatever you want to call it?
I think it looks cool, but I have to give it a C.
I mean,
I was
C
thinking
as well.
C. I was thinking C. I agree. I think it looks incredible. Does it offer any performance increases over just standard plastic? It could literally be untextured FRN, and it would have the same function for me. So I think C is perfect for wood. Oh, carbon fiber. What are we thinking, boys?
So plain Jane carbon fiber, I like it.
I
But
prefer more of a textured carbon fiber than a smooth.
yeah, me too.
But
I'd give it a B.
You think it's
I'm
going up with
thinking B
CFLE?
minus.
Because it really is. It's an appearance. It's an
Yeah.
appearance thing because
It is, I mean, pretty
It's
rigid.
light.
It's lightweight.
yeah, it's light.
But it's also, in most cases, slippery.
Okay.
I just think it's overused.
I think it's kind of, and this is going to put me in a lot of hot water. I think it's more similar to wood than it is to G10 FRN Terra Tough Micarta, because it's. I
Yeah.
think it's an aesthetic choice. When you're talking about just a really thin knife slab, it's not like we're talking about the difference between brass in carbon fiber. We're talking about the difference between G10 and carbon fiber. Weight-wise, we're talking grams difference. So I'm going to put it in C. How say you?
That works.
All right. Couple more. Titanium.
I like
Of
titanium
course, we got
all
the
around.
Incosi here.
It's going to have to be
Good
A.
stuff.
A.
Definitely.
I agree. I say we put it in A. And I say we give it a little bit of an
A
S.
plus.
A little bit of an S tinge to it. Guys, the scaling on this thing is so bad. This is just a sketchy website online, by the way. No budget was spent here. Last but not least, we have aluminium, typified by the, there we go, I figured out how to scale it better, by the
That one's
Microtech
tough.
Ultratech.
Aluminum,
really
it's lightweight.
I have strong feelings about it.
Really like aluminum. It's strong, but it scratches so easy. Like
Hard
the
coating and it does.
longevity for visual appearance is not there.
So I'm definitely going to put it below tie, because it
yeah.
ties heavier, but it's also stronger, and it holds up a little bit better over
I
time.
think for me, like it's gonna.
Give it a D.
I would probably put it above FRN personally, below top,
Whoa.
but above FRN.
Okay, so we're going to have to shift.
But he says a D, so
A
that
D?
averages it
Yeah,
like
not
way
a
down
huge
into
fan
like
of
the B
aluminum.
range.
Okay, we can
What do
put
you-
it down
what
in
do you
B.
think?
I have strong feelings about it. I really like aluminum. I'm not a crazy hard use guy. So for me, it doesn't tear up my pockets. I don't usually have sweaty hands when I'm opening up boxes, so I usually have no issues with my Malibu slipping out of my hand like a banana peel. But I think somewhere between B and A. I would put it under G10 for me.
Really?
I would put it under G10 for me, but definitely above CFLE, wood, carbon
Yeah.
fiber, all that kind of stuff. So we cool with this? Is this our ranking setup?
I think that works pretty well.
All right,
I
guys.
feel bad for stainless down there.
Oh yeah, stainless. she's chilling down there. It's okay. All right, guys. So let us know down below how you would change our ranking systems, because I know you guys are gonna have strong opinions about this one. And with that, we'll catch you back on the other side.
All right, next up on the list, we've got a knife that the community has taken and didn't really like. But you were out there on that other side and you decided that, man, I really like that knife.
All right.
What is that for you?
The ZT-0990
Okay.
thing got a lot of hate when it came out because it's like a stainless frame. It's quite expensive for what it is, but for some reason, I really like the aesthetic. It's comfortable, has good action. But I heard a lot of negative about that knife.
And you know what? It must be really damn good because you saw how low we rated stainless handles and carbon fiber.
So, I mean, it was a cool looking in-house design for ZT, and I don't know, it's nice.
I like it too. What you got?
I'm playing it simple. It is still a knife that a lot of people like, but there's one thing about it that people really dislike. I also really dislike it. The pins on the FRN version of the Manix 2 lightweight. It's definitely a big downfall, but it's still a super sick knife, and you can get the screw conversion for it.
There's a lot of people that pass up on those because they're pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Still well worth it though. Not much customization, but if you're out in the field, there's not much that can go wrong with it.
It's not a flow-through design, but even, I mean, the locking mechanism portion of it is, and I feel like you could just run some water through there and kind of clear any debris that you had going on. I agree.
So I do really like this knife. How about you, Evan?
I'm going to go in the same vein. I'm going to talk about just lightweight Spyderco in general, whether it's a Native 5, Para 3, whatever. People generally write off FRN. I know a lot of people won't even touch a knife that has FRN. Probably harkens back to feelings of perceived quality that people have. They want to feel weight. They want to feel, I mean, I get it. People need texture in their knives, but a lot of FRN knives have really good texture, baked into it.
Yeah, than the G10.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people have that perception where, like, if it's not titanium or whatever, I'm not even going to look at it and touch it. I love the Native 5 lightweight. I'm not as much of a fan of the Para 3 lightweight, but I still think it's a great knife, especially for people getting into it.
I think that the FRN on the Para 3 lightweight just feels different than any other FRN. I don't like it.
That's not FRN, by the way.
It's FRCP.
That's FRCP. It's a different chemical altogether. So that's why it's super rigid.
How about on the Dragonflies? Same thing.
It's FRN.
Yeah, those are FRN.
I think the Manix 2 might be the only one they run FRCP in. And a little bit of an aside, that's why the Spy 27 Manix 2 lightweight is a different color than the rest of the Spy 27 stuff because they couldn't get that exact pellet color in FRCP.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why this one is a lot, like there's no flex in it at all. It's like really rigid. But just in general, Native 5 lightweight, a lot of people dislike it. A lot of people love the Native 5, but they dislike the lightweight. I like them all. I think it's one of the perfect knives out there.
When I was buying my first expensive knife, it was a Kershaw Knockout and a lightweight Manix 2 side by side.
Yeah.
And I picked the Kershaw because I thought it was plastic.
That's crazy. Oh, that's another thing. I totally forgot about that. Coming from outside the knife community, this is just plastic. And it looks like plastic, it feels like plastic, but it's not. It's different. It's not ABS plastic that you'd get out of a Nerf gun. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. That's a really good point. We'll talk about perceptions of quality in another episode because I really want to dig into that. I think it's something that really gets people bogged down in the knife community. But what is a knife that the community widely disliked that you thought was really cool? Let us know down below. So as you guys know, we've been talking about different action movie protagonists for the last couple of weeks and what knife we think they would carry.
Last few weeks. It's been a lot.
Didn't I say few?
You said couple.
Oh, okay.
It's been more than just two.
Riley and his semantics.
It's true. All right, who are we talking about?
All right, guys, for the last few weeks, we've been talking about different action movie protagonists and what knife we think they would carry. Today, we are talking about Liam Neeson. Shout out Eric. This is Eric's topic from the custom shop.
Is it?
It is.
Nice.
It is. So, widely known for being Qui-Gon Jinn. Shout out Star Wars fans. And also for the Taken movies. I'm kind of using the Taken movies as my starting point here. What do you guys think?
That's where I've seen him before.
What, Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Yeah, absolutely. He just has a big long beard in that one.
I'm thinking Extremer Ratio.
Oh, do you have a picture of it?
MF1. It's like the most
expensive.
Kind of
that is sweet.
Well known. Everyone has. If you don't know the model name, if you see it, you say, "Oh yeah, I've seen that."
Yeah, that's a sweet.
Kind of has a secondary lock, but just kind of an all-out tactical kind of. If he's gonna find you and kill you,
he's probably gonna have one of those.
That's the type of knife he could probably have in his pocket.
All right. What about you, Riley?
I'm gonna go with the Microtech Halo.
Okay.
I feel like just like you think tactical when you think out the fronts, but out the fronts really aren't that functional with like the safety stuff to have to be on it.
Sure.
Halo kind of bypasses all of those and goes right back to being tactical and defensive.
Yeah. I totally get that. I think that would be a super sweet choice. Probably something completely DLC blacked out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Okay guys, for me, I'm thinking the Spyderco Yojumbo DLC.
That fits pretty well.
Thank you. I think it was, all right, I shouldn't say I think it was. It was designed by a defensive knife specialist. Yep. Forget the gentleman's name, so sorry. But I know that the handle design and the way that the grip is set up and that crazy, scary Warrenclyffe blade is on there, it was set up for defending yourself or finding your daughter who was taken by some Romanians. So I think the Spyderco Yojumbo is my choice for Liam Neeson. How about you guys? Drop a comment down below what you think Liam Neeson will be carrying.
Last thing is we're doing a giveaway. So
what are we giving away?
Right now, I think it's going to be a vault case.
Fantastic.
Carbon fiber finish.
Perfect. You know what? Whatever you want.
Hey, we have a wide selection of them right now.
You sure do.
But yeah, I figure it's a great option for every EDC guy.
Yep.
We all love knives. We just need something to put them all in.
Yep.
Something to put them in, something to keep them safe, something to show them off. The vault case, it's perfect.
So yeah, leave a comment. That's your entry.
Yeah.
And we'll pull a winner on the next video.
We're running it the same way we do $50 winners.
Literally any comment. Don't have to say anything. Well, yes, say something, but nothing in particular.
Just a blank.
Comment gets you in.
Perfect.
One entry per person.
Yes, just like the $50 winners, we're going to filter out
as many
duplicates.
times, but they get filtered out.
We just really appreciate all the support and love that you guys have been showing us on these videos. So comment down below for your chance to win. And with that, we'll talk to you guys in the next episode. We just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the love and support that we're getting on these videos. So comment down below for your chance to pull, oh my gosh, for your chance to win.
What is going on?
I'm just having a stroke right now.
For your chance to pull what?
Pull what? Oh my gosh. I'm having a stroke.